feels good to be back. Feels awesome to be back. Feels great to be back. Good afternoon from wherever you are watching this live. Are you watching it from Ghana, here in Nigeria? Are you watching from the United States? From the comfort of wherever you are highly welcome. It is always a delight to come on here and share my 2 cents every Friday on different topics. So, yeah, I'm just gonna hang around for a bit before Rafat Mustafa, our number one, is live. Hello, Rafat. You are welcome. Good evening. How are you doing, Rafat? You are the first to tune in. Rafat Suleiman. Rafat Mustafa. Rafat Mustafa. You're welcome. Okay. I see my people trooping in. Michael Kizzy say I greet the house. Michael Kizzy, you are very much welcome to today's Friday live show. Adejoke, hi Adejoke, how are you doing today? Chinenye Linda Arikabi said I almost forgot. Well, thank God you remembered. Rafat Mustafa said, thank God I made number one. You should clap for yourself. Samuel Sunday, hi, you're welcome. Chinenge Linda said, thank God I set the live. You're welcome, everybody. Samuel said, compliment to you too. Thank you. Blessing Marima. Good evening, beautiful Gabriela. Good evening, beautiful Blessing. How are you doing? Sunday Samuel said, happy weekend, Ma. You are looking good as usual. Thank you so much. Happy weekend to you too, Samuel. Adejoke, you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Adejoke. Michael Kizzy said, you're looking more alluring today. Well, I won't bust my head for this live today. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate the lovely compliments. I mean, like, you guys are my G's. You're my people. Like, thank you so much. Um, Silas Glory said, our host is always looking beautiful. Thank you so much, Silas Glory. Blessing Marima said, you look absolutely beautiful on braids. Honestly speaking, though. Okay. So do you think I should do more braids than wigs? Is that what you're saying? Thank you so much, Blessing Marima. Treasure Chidera, good evening, Ma Gabriela Okenye. Good evening to you too, Treasure. Michael Kizzy say, is the smell for me? Oh my god. In less than 5 minutes, I have like 20 viewers already. Guy, una they bust my head. What? Oh my god. Like, we've not even gone anywhere yet. We've not even started yet. And the energy is already at the peak. Guys, please, let's not drop the energy, okay? Let's not drop it. Let's maintain this 100 over 100. In fact, if we can make it 150 over 100, let's maintain that energy. You see the way I'm smiling? Please, you guys should just keep the smile on my face, okay? You guys should keep up the energy. Your energy is what is keeping me smiling, and I want to keep smiling. Oh, I can see the fire emoji. Ah, okay. Una sabi this drill. Fire emoji. Like, una not even wait for me to ask. Una don't they drop the fire emoji. My G is like, oh my god. Okay. Alright, so as una they like please, you guys should do well to share this live. Like, I want to come on this live and I'm seeing up to 100, 200, 300 people watching this live. It's not too much to ask now, Abby. I mean, it's not too much for Boosa TV. Having 300 people watching our YouTube live every Friday, it's not too much. So please, you guys should do well to keep sharing this live. All right. As usual, I this is more like a therapeutic session for myself and also for you all, because you come on here, you pour out your heart, whatever it is that is bothering you, or whatever advice you have to share for other people to learn from. This is an open space, this is a safe space, and yes, I welcome everyone. Mbago Patrick says hello. Okay, hello to you, Patrick. Silas Glory say it's going to happen soon. Boosa TV deserve to be recognized nationwide. First of all, as as you've said it from your mouth to God's ears, amen. Boosa TV will be recognized nationally and internationally as we keep moving forward by God's grace, and of course with your support, your consistent support. And we're not really asking for too much, supporting us by engaging on our posts, sharing our videos, watching our videos. That's like the least you can do, and it means so much to the Bosa TV platform. So please do not drop the energy, don't stop supporting, don't stop showing us love, don't stop praying for us. It goes a long way. You guys have no idea how far your prayers take us. Please do not drop the energy. Rafat Mustafa said it's a happy space for us all. Michael Kizzy said amen. I don't tell my village people, my village king, to share them as well. Share to your friends, your family, your neighbor, your colleague, your grandma, your grandpa, your village people. Share and give them as well. Patrick say you're very beautiful. I like your makeup. Thank you so much. Thank you. Even my pastor, they share am for fellowship. Even your pastor share to everybody. Okay. Even your enemies. Anyway, Silas Glory say share to even your enemies. I mean, you never can tell. Like, you can share it to your enemies, and you never know. Before, on or before the end of the live session, your enemy might end up becoming your friend. You never know what your enemy might come here to learn, and they pick something, and they have a change of heart and decide to make peace with you. So yes, everybody is welcome. Everybody is absolutely welcome. Silas Lorry say them go repent one hand. Yes, no be lie. Michael Kizzy say no be lie. I don't share give my landlord. Michael Kizzy, you know me say your landlord no go still collect your rent too. But then again, maybe, just maybe, your landlord fit reduce your rent by sharing this life. You never know. Something fit just touch the heart of your landlord. Your landlord will say, ah, my boy, or my person, or my brother, Michael Kizzy, because say you share this Bosa TV life for me, I go reduce your house rent. Abi? If it reduce the rent. Oh my god. Okay. I'm loving. Ooh, what's happening? Why is the number dropping? What's happening? We're like over 20 and now it's dropping. You guys should not kill my energy, please. I beg. You see that energy we wanna take boom. Wanna take hit me as I just open this live. Want to like wanna not drop the energy, I beg, okay? Cause yeah, the fire emoji. Keep it coming, people. Keep it coming. Okay, so I want to officially welcome each and every one of you to this episode of Heart Talk Friday with Boosa TV. You are absolutely welcome to, a talk show where we pour out our hearts, we rub minds, we share ideas, we share personal experiences, general life experiences. We motivate ourselves, we inspire ourselves, we share ideas, we connect. You get, we connect, we groom ourselves mentally, and by extension it's, reflects in our everyday life. Because I believe for every time that you come on here to tune in to the Heart Talk Friday, you are not leaving empty handed. um I believe I said that right, right? I believe I said it right. You cannot come on here on Heart Talk Friday with Boosa TV and then you leave empty handed. Kole work. We don't do that here. Mm? We dey talk, we dey do. And of course, our giveaway session is always the bomb. So if you're an OG here, you know how we roll. Pay attention from the beginning to the end of this live. Have your book and pen, because when it's time for trivia, fastest finger wins. Okay? And also, on the last Friday of every month, two most active two most active viewers on this particular live show will get 10,000 naira each. Am I communicating, guys? If you can hear me, drop some fire emoji. If you all can hear me clearly and you can see me clearly, please drop some fire emoji. Exactly. Treasure Chidera, I'm seeing the fire emoji. Silas Glory, I'm seeing the fire emoji. Michael Kizzy, yes, so I'm seeing the fire emoji. Yes. Okay, so I'm happy that the energy is, you know, is always at the top, is always at the peak. We move. Yes, we move. Now, on today's topic, right? I don't know. I feel like, you know, tweaking things a little bit today, right? For me to know that you are an OG and you are a dedicated subscriber and follower of Boosa TV. In fact, is it too soon to start? Okay, you know what? Like I said, I'm going to tweak this a little bit today. Before I introduce today's topic, mm? before I introduce today's topic, if you are a dedicated follower and subscriber of Boosa TV channel, I believe you have an idea of what today's topic is about. Why? Because we always put up a poll, weekly poll, that preps us, against the topic of discussion on Friday. So if indeed you are a dedicated follower of Bosa TV, then you would have an idea of today's topic. Now let the fun begin. If you have an idea of what today's topic is, please drop it in the comments. Rafat Mustafa say, Hashtag Friday is a baba. I hope you all can hear me. Before I officially introduce the topic for today, I want to test your loyalty. Are you really a true family? Because I mean, over here we are families, right? We are family. Now I know my people. Treasure Chidera was the first to comment. Mental health. Mental health. Yes. Treasure Chidera. Silas Glory. Mental health. You are very, very correct. Silas Glory and Treasure Chidera, you are both correct. So, Treasure Chidera, I know giveaway usually comes, in between, but the first official giveaway is now. Why I say now is because this is a test of loyalty. Like, you don't just show your face because, oh, you just want to show your face. Like, you need to be a dedicated family, follower, subscriber of Boosa TV. Do you understand? When we put up our posts, you watch it, you engage. Do you understand? So that's just, I mean, like, that's basically the little way you can support our platform, to push us, to push, the ministry to the permanent side. So, Treasure Chidera, congratulations. You are our first giveaway winner for today. All right, Treasure Chidera. So, one giveaway down. Treasure Chidera, what I want you to do for me now is type out your number. The one way they carry do data. Oh. Say this giveaway thing can be so unpredictable. You never know. So if say you just breeze in and breeze out the platform, this is the time for you to at least, stay consistent with us. We are not asking for too much. Do you understand? We are not asking for too much. So, Treasure Chidera, my Treasure Chidera, please just type out your number, the one where you carry they do your subscription. Okay, quickly, so that we can get into the business of the day. Treasure Chidera, there is no time to check time. Oh, okay, so that I will, move this exact. Okay, I've seen it. 0902118 2265 24688. What network, Treasure Chidera? As you don't win giveaway now, you go your body go sweet you, Abby. Congratulations, Treasure Chidera. What network, please? Airtel. All right. Okay, so do I need to reintroduce what today's topic is about? Because Treasure Chidera has already introduced it. But yeah, so our topic for today is mental health. And yeah, I really wanted, us to have conversation about mental health, because I believe mental health is like one of the most underrated, you know, health issues that a lot of people don't talk about. Mental health is so underrated. Um, Mental health is not, people don't really talk much about it, because a lot of people don't think mental health is a thing. Meanwhile, the truth is, our mental health is like, our primary health. It's it's our overall, it oversees like our overall well-being as humans, because if your mental health is not in check, it affects your overall well-being as a person. It affects how you think, how you talk, how you act. And this is what makes us humans: how we think, how we talk, and how we act. If our mental health is not in check, it affects every other aspect of our life. And that is why I really wanted us to have a conversation about this and make people understand that it is actually a thing and it is a real problem. When you have mental health issues, it is a real problem that requires medical attention. Okay, so Elehin say I came in late today. Well, you came in late, but you've not really missed a lot, except for our first giveaway. But not to worry, there is more giveaway to be done today. Rafa Mustafa, you need to relax, okay? You need to relax. Your time is coming. I took note of your name, so relax. Jacob Locke said, mental health won't get better until all the high ups get humbled and actually do their jobs instead of being greedy and corrupt. Mm. I'm trying to understand what your explanation here is. Mental health won't get any better. Instead, okay, get humbled and actually do their jobs instead of being greedy and corrupt. I guess you're talking about the government. Well, it's I can't deny it, because at the end of the day, when the governments do their job well, it takes away at least certain percentage of the problems that we are facing in life. Imagine, because I mean, right now the cost of living is the living is the living. I don't want to use the K word, but yeah. Blessing Marima say your voice is a bit low. Oh, I'm so sorry. But can you guys hear me? Yes, Salah say he's talking about our leaders. Yes. So, a quick definition of what mental health is. Excuse me. Can you all hear me? I need to be sure that everybody can hear me clearly before I go ahead with, defining what mental health is. Okay? Okay, everybody can hear me. Blessed Arinze, I see you. Silas Glory, I see you. Michael Kizzy, I see you. So, mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well, work well, and contribute to their community. Can you all hear me? Yes, we can. It's just a bit low. Cost of living is very high, you. I know. I mean, like, I can totally relate. So, mental health is a state of mental well being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realizes their abilities, learn well, work well, and contributes to their community. On a nutshell, mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being as humans that we are. We can hear you fine. Jacob Locke said we can hear you fine. All right, thank you so much. So, mental health, on a nutshell, refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and that is because our mental health, like I said from the onset, it affects how we think, how we act, how we talk, how we relate with people, how we handle problem, how we handle, how we see life. Our mental health affects every aspect of our life, and that is why it is important that we pay close attention to our mental health. Am I making sense? And they make sense. I hope say my English not too much for una. Treasure Chidera, mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and behave in daily life, as well as how we handle stress. Exactly. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. And we also need to understand that a good mental health is essential for our overall quality of life. A good mental health is essential for our overall quality of life. Now, common mental issues, right? Common mental issues that um, we face are anxiety disorder. I hope you all can hear me. Anxiety disorders, depressive disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder, substance abuse. I've mentioned 4 common mental health issues. I mean, there are so many you get, but for the sake of time, and I wouldn't want, this, I wouldn't want it to be so ambiguous for us. I just want break am down to, everybody level, so that we understand, make we understand ourselves. So I mentioned four common mental health issues where human beings they face, we as humans, wetin they cause, mental health issues: anxiety disorders, depressive disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder, and substance abuse. So I go just quickly break down wetin all dis thing means. So anxiety disorder mean na when you get, excessive, when you worry too much about something, excessive worry, fear, or hopelessness. Una dey hear me? Wetin dey cause anxiety disorder? You get wetin dey lead to anxiety disorder, which is a common mental hit na a common mental health issue na excessive worry, fear, or anxiety that interferes with daily life. Maybe you get one particular issue wey don dey worry you for long, and maybe you've sought ways of tackling this issue or this particular project. First of all, you need to breathe. You need to breathe, because sometimes it is normal that we try to profound different solutions to certain issues or problems that we face, and it's just not working. And because of this, you get worried. It is okay to be worried, but what is not okay is to stay worried. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Sometimes sef ma, some of the things wey we dey even worry about no be wetin dey worth our, no be even dey wetin dey worth us to just worry ourselves about. Sometimes you just, allow tomorrow to take care of itself. I mean, sometimes you just need to allow faith, take its course sometimes, because in all honesty, there are some things that we do not have control over. There are some things that we do not have control over. Fear of the unknown. So sometimes what you can just do is just do the bit that you can, and allow faith do its thing. Don't just worry. Let tomorrow take care of itself. Worry about your now, about your today, about this moment, and tomorrow will certainly take care of itself. Yes, we do plan ahead. You get, we plan ahead. We do our planning. We put set things in place, but don't be excessively worried about something. Like, let's say for example, you are preparing for an interview, a job interview, right? And instead of you to just focus on preparing for the interview you are going for, you are worried about, hey, will I get the job? Will they consider me? You are focusing on the negative part of your interview, when all you just have to do at that moment is, let me just prep myself. If I need to study, I study. If I need to make my research about anything, about the company, about the role, do it. Prep yourself. That is what your mind should be wrapped around, and not the worry of, hey, will I get this job? Will they consider me? Am I pretty enough? Am I fine enough? Hey, will I make it on time to the interview? Like, you are excessively worried. I mean, you're excessively worried about it, and because of this, it's already affecting your mental health. It's already affecting how you think and how you will even act when you go on the interview. Am I making any sense? Una dey understand me? Rafa Mustafa say, will I pass it? Silas Glory say it's normal to be tense. Yes, it is normal to be tense, but don't overthink it. That's the point. It is okay to be tense. It is, sometimes it's even okay to feel overwhelmed, but do not stay in that space for too long. Do you understand? Do not stay in that space for too long. So this can lead to anxiety disorder. You are just unnecessarily anxious. I mean, like, at the end of the day, if you get the job, it's a win. If you don't get, so many more opportunities will still come your way. That's the point. So many more opportunities will still come your way. So am I making any sense? Queen Esther, say good day, ma. Good day, Queen Esther. You're very much welcome. You are 30 minutes late, but you're welcome. Thank you all for all you do. Now Boosa TV, they run am. God bless you. Amen. Depressive disorder is the second common mental health issue that I mentioned. Persistent persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or loss of interest in activities. So this depressive disorder just simply means when you are always sad, like you are just sad. Yes, life may not be going as planned. um a lot of things might not fall in place as you expect, and you're always sad. You're always sad. You've lost hope. You're living in hopelessness, as per you've given up on life already, or when you lose interest in activities. This is where depressive disorder comes. In other words, depression is already lurking around, is already finding its way into your head. You are depressed. So it is affecting your mental health. Can you all hear me? All of una dey hear me? I hope say my English no too much, because I dey try one break am down. You get? Yes. So depression fit lead to mental health. No worry, as we keep going, I go also talk about, ways wey be say we fit dey manage our mental health, and also prioritize our mental health, so that if we find ourselves in, moments that is like when we find ourselves in life, moments that we are excessively worried, we are depressed, you know. So hope say give up in life. No, your English is good. Lose hope. Yes. When you're so deep, when depression don't hook you, you get to a point where you say, you know what, I don't give up on life. And to be honest, now who give up, na him fuck up at the end of the day. If una reason and well, now who give up, na him fuck up. Because if you check am, that thing where you dey go through, another person too dey go through am, or even worse. You get? I'm not saying you should compare yourself with other people, you get, or compare your problems with other people, but sometimes when you realize that you are not alone going through this problem, it just gives you this sense of hope, that okay, if this other person they face this thing what they face, and the person they survive, why me sef no fit survive? Do you understand? Does it make any sense? So the next one are post-traumatic stress disorder. This one, now maybe something where you don't experience before, for in the past, something don't happen to you before in the past. So if something like that um you know surfaces itself again in your present life, it will come trigger you. Maybe I'm trying to think of an instance. um let's say, for example, okay, so I've had this friend of mine. This one, I just dey give you instance of post-traumatic stress disorder, right? Maybe something where you don't experience in the past. PTSD, yes, giving you PTSD. So I don't get this friend where we say, as sad as it may sound, he's a very good person because I know him personally. He's a good person, but I don't know how he just got himself in the mix of someone, accused him forcefully, mind you, of rape. He dey innocent too. I don't know where this daughter of Jezebel come from nowhere. Say, say bros rape me, oh. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, nothing actually really happened. You get? She was just too desperate about something, and she confused. Say, if I accuse this guy of rape now, he go pin am. But long story short, um, along the line, after much investigations, they realized that, oh, yes, that the guy was innocent. You get? But I mean, at the end of the day, even though he was vindicated, you get, even though he was vindicated, that trauma don't dey there because that period he faced a lot of stigma. Imagine people, you're walking on the road and you just hear side talks, oh, this one go rape person picking. Do you understand? Like, that stigma of being a rapist was there. This is someone that he is a good person, but because of your selfish and your wicked interest, you want to take advantage of the fact that, oh, women are easily, pitied. Do you understand? Say because say you be woman, you won't come use them as an advantage against somebody's son. So imagine what he would have been going through that period. Like, his mental health was messed up. He locked himself up for weeks. He couldn't even show his face outside. So imagine this person, kind of person now, comes out of such phase, and then maybe he can't find himself in another situation where be say this time around, say no be him, then they accuse you. If he be say na news of another person, it will trigger it. So this is what post-traumatic stress disorder can do to you. If you no be saying na you at that point in time, if you be saying another person, but based on say you don't experience something like this before, e go come trigger you go come remember, say, I remember when this kind thing happened to me. Oh, like, now it's you're thinking back, and you're going back into that zone of, oh, I don't want the world to see me. I don't want. This is to tell you how important keeping your mental health in the right state is very, 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 very crucial. Treasure say, Michael Kizzy say he was once a victim of such, but God bless for grace. Hey, I'm so sorry, Michael. I can't relate, and I can't exactly imagine what you were going through, but I know it was not a good period. I am so sorry that you had to go through that. You see why, I don't know, like, you see why I low key call this our live session a therapy session, because you pour out your heart, and you feel at ease. You feel at ease. Michael, I hope you have recovered. I believe that you have recovered. For you to be able to be comfortable enough to add, to share your own part side of the story, I believe you have completely healed. And like I said, I am deeply sorry that you had to go through that, but I'm happy that you are out of it. So the next one, substance abuse. Now this one dey very, very, very common. Substance abuse, they lead to serious mental health. Now substance abuse can be coke, crack, when you dey smoke Indian hemp, you take hard drugs, um Even alcohol, excessive alcohol can affect your mental health. So healthy living equals healthy mental health. Healthy diet equals healthy mental health. So if you know say you dey smoke, you dey drink, you on hard drug, or you know somebody, it might not be you. Because I know say my Boosa TV family people, una head correct, una head dey there. So, but I'm just saying in general, caffeine taking, healthy living equal healthy mental. Yes, Queen Esther, healthy living equals healthy mental health. Michael Kizzy say no be lie you when you drink past your gauge. Exactly. You can take alcohol. That is why most time all these breweries company, they will tell you to drink, but drink responsibly. Nobody is saying you shouldn't take alcohol, but there is always, a limit to it. You can just take a bottle, it's fine. It's fine. Don't drink to stupor. Don't drink to get wasted. Don't do that. It is affecting your mental health. Imagine say you suppose go work the next day, then a night to your, a night before, you go decide say you won't go drink, you go come go drink, forget yourself. When you so office resumption at 8 o'clock, but because say you don't drink, forget yourself. When you suppose don't wake up, prepare, go work, now that 8 o'clock now you go wake up. Now this is affecting your work, because you go work late, you go come collect query. Do you understand? Now you see the reason why I said your overall well-being as a human being, your daily life is all dependent on your mental health. Treasure Chidera, can excessive drug cause trauma? Yes. Are you joking? That is exactly what I just said. Substance abuse, when you take drug, like it will literally mess with your brains. Like your actual brain will be messed up. You cannot think straight. You cannot even write. You cannot read properly. You can't even relate with people around you normally. I mean, like, I have walked on streets, and I see what hard drugs, and weed cause. Like, I legit see people. I call them, I don't know. The thing is that now the funny thing is that when I'm walking on the street and I see these people, I don't know if I should laugh or cry. I don't even know the feeling I get, because it's a very, you will find them in a very, very funny state. You go see person go stand, close eye. The person know they sleep. The person know they awake. Wait till you won't call that kind of person walking dead. Oncolos. Michael Sena, oncolos. Michael Kizzy also said it can even kill. Your brain is the engine of your body. If your brain shuts down, oti law, you no fit do anything. You can't run anything. Michael Kizzy say na oncolos. So I hope say una dey enjoy this session, sha. Lobaton, the person is in Rema. Michael Kizzy say the person is in Rema, my dear. So please, like I said, a healthy living equals a healthy mental health. Say no to drugs, say no to smoking, drink responsibly. Even if you have to drink, you drink responsibly. Okay? So, when they hear me, I want to do another giveaway, Sha. Okay. Are we ready for another giveaway? Are we ready for another giveaway? So, quickly, say no to drug. Your life matters. Yes. Treasure Chidera said, what can I do? Because he is also a dearest friend to me. and he has helped me a lot, and I haven't discussed this with my parents. Treasure Chidera, what is it? Oh, you actually, okay, Treasure Chidera actually, she's sharing a story right now. She said, just like my roommate at school, he loves drinking and partying. He returns home late at night. So one day he came back with 2 bottles of hot drinks and a white paper that contains drugs. What can I do? Because he is also a dearest friend, and he has helped me a lot, and I haven't discussed this with my parents. Ah, oh God. Okay, so I think the first step to take, Chidera, is try having a conversation with this your roommate. You know, when his sanity is in check, like when he is sober, like when he eye don't clear, when you know say he know they eye high, he never drink, he never smoke, he never, you understand, in brain don't they normal. You can have a sit down conversation first of all. That's like the first step, communication. You understand? Try talk to your friend, reason things with am. You get? Try let am understand say, see, no be the way be this, so because this to you im go feel say na enjoyment, but it's just for a very short period of time, and they say smokers are liable to die young. Your liver is at stake, your kidney is at stake, for heaven's sake. Hmm? Michael Kizi say call him to order. If he refuse, then you get in touch with someone you know he listens to. Yes, because even you being in same room, you are not safe. That is true. So if he no go listen to you, try reach out to person wey you feel say if he call am to order. Do you understand? Try listen to am. I mean, what am I even saying? Not try listen to him, like try reach out to person where you feel say if you talk to am he go listen. You understand? Because even you say we be roommates, just like Michael Kizzy say, you are not entirely safe. You get? Make you no con go use eye wey no clear go carry bottle break for your head one day, or you go cause trouble outside one day, carry come meet you for house. Do you understand? Even if it means calling his, if you have access to call his parents, or you know, a guardian, anybody at all where you know say if he listen to, talk to them, because they need to call him to order. You get? A friend of a friend actually lost his stepbrother due to this whole drug thing. You get? I don't know the person directly, but over time he kept complaining that him brother they smoke, him brother they do drugs, and as sad as it may sound, he actually lost that his stepbrother. Okay, so our next giveaway na a simple definition of mental health. If you know say they pay attention, hmm? Our next giveaway na trivia. Silas Glory said mental health is overall well-being that affects how we feel and behave. um Salah Shidera, I feel there are some pointers that I need, and I'm not getting it in your definition. You get some keywords. You get some keyword what they look for. Silas Glory. Okay, so Treasure Chidera. Treasure Chidera. Okay, mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and behave in daily life, as well as how we handle stress. And exactly. Okay, Treasure Chidera, you know say you don't win something before, and you know as we dey take do one for here now, we go like make this love go round. You understand? You got the perfect definition of what mental health is, and the pointers: emotional, physiological, and social well-being, and it affects how we think, feel, and behave in our daily life. These are the pointers that I needed, Well done, Silas Glory, but Treasure Chidera got it right. However, Treasure Chidera, you don't win something before. You understand? But I mean, at the end of the day, it just goes to show that you were actually paying attention. I mean, every other person too was also paying attention. So, um, I will ask another question, right? I will ask another one so that person will win. Treasure Chidera don't already answer the first question, but based on say she don't win something before, I go ask another question. You get, so that another person will see something win. And remember, na fastest finger. Hmm? The first person to get the answer correct, na him go win something. So mention 3 common mental health issues. Mention 3 common mental health issues. Mention three common. Treasure Chidera, be calming down. Make other people answer abeg so that they go win something. Okay, all right. So Silas Glory, last God say na you go win am. Silas Glory say anxiety disorder, depressive disorder, substance abuse. Congratulations, Silas Glory. Now you don't win. I mean, God say now you go win am. So Silas Chidera, I mean Silas Glory, not Silas Chidera. Silas Glory, abeg type out your number, the one wey dey carry do data. Okay, congratulations, Silas Glory. Silas Glory, abeg type out your number. 081 081 0077 9516 24618. Which network, Silas Glory? Is he which network? Silas Glory. Abeg na which network? Okay, MTN. All right. Congratulations, Silas Glory, for being our second giveaway winner. There is more to come. Okay? There is more to come, so stick around. Stick around, people. There is more to come. Let's keep the energy. Let's keep the energy on the 100. Make una drop me some fire emoji now. Drop us some fire emoji. Drop me some fire emoji. So, some common misconception about mental health. Now, some common misconception about mental health. So the first, I think I've even mentioned this when I was talking about, how people see mental health. A lot of people think mental health is not an issue. Some people think mental health is not even a medical issue. They think it's a they always want to pin it to spiritual problems, when in reality you just need to seek medical attention. That's one of the misconception about mental health. Hope say una dey hear me o. One of the misconception about mental health na say mental health, some people they tie mental health to spiritual problem. Una dey hear me? Some people they tie mental health to spiritual problem. So I go just pinpoint them. First of all, one of the misconception is mental health issue is a spiritual problem. That's one misconception. Mental health issue is non-existent. That's another misconception. Mental health issue equals lunacy, like meaning say person dey craze, person dey mad. No worry, I go explain. And then mental health issues only affect a certain group of people. That is another misconception. I mentioned four. Mental health issue is a spiritual problem. That is one common misconception of mental health. Mental health issue is non-existent. Mental health issue is equal to lunacy, and mental health issue only affects certain group of people. So make I explain. Like I said, some people, sometimes it could be spiritual, but other times it's not. All you just need is your all you just need is the right medical treatment, and you're good. Like going for therapy, going for group meetings. When I say group meeting, like a group of people wey be say then they face the same problem wey you dey face. When you are in their midst, you are comfortable enough to talk about your own issue, and you share your story, you rub minds together, and you inspire yourselves. Over time you get better. So most times it's not always targeted to spiritual attack, even though you know sometimes it could be. You get? So you pray, you go involve God, and then at the same time you will still seek proper medical attention. So it basically works hand in hand. Please, in all of this, I am not saying you should discard God. I'm not saying you should discard God. It's just that sometimes when we are being practical, you get, God is the ultimate. God is certainly the ultimate. But if we are being practical, seek proper medical attention. Then you go back them up with prayer. That's how it works. Michael Kizzy said, person gets brain issues after taking hard drugs, then go say na village people. That's it. Person go drink, take igbo on colos. If he don dey kolo, then go say na village people. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, it was self-inflicted. Now you do yourself. On colos, you go every now and then. When you don't craze, you go toss in at your village people. But at the end of the day, they remember when you dey smoke, you dey do you understand? So most times no be your village people, now you dey do yourself. That is why I say healthy living equals healthy mental health. Ot Salah's Glory say Ot wole for 3 weekends. Bosa TV don't run my data package. Why won't I scream? Now who they run am o? When I say now who they run am o, una go type na Bosa TV they run am o. Una dey hear me? Now who they run am o? Type it. I want to see it raining in the comment section. Now Bosa TV they run am. I am happy to see your testimony. I'm happy to see your testimony, Silas Glory. I mean, like, that is what we are all about. Spreading love, spreading happiness. We know say you know too much, but at the end of the day, we dey put smile on people's faces in the little way we fit do am. Na Boosa TV dey run am o. Okay, so the next misconception wey people dey get about mental health na say Then they think say mental health no be any, like no be anything. Mental health is not a thing, it's not a problem. Meanwhile, mental health is actually a thing and it exists. Just like the way malaria they catch people, typhoid they catch people, and you take medication for it. Now the same way people they take medication when their head don't knock. So best believe mental health is a thing and it should always be talked about. It should always be talked about. And because say a lot of people know they talk about this thing, people where they actually face this problem, they find it difficult to even come out and speak up. They find it difficult to seek the right help, because when you don't talk about it, how would you profound solutions to it? But if it's something that people talk about and we believe that okay, this is actually a thing and people need to come out and speak up, it would, encourage people to want to come out and seek help, otherwise they will be locked away from the world. They will box themselves and it will keep eating them up, and you just keep dying in silence. That's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. That is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. So yes, mental health issue is existent, it is a thing, and we need to emphasize heavily on it. We need to emphasize on it. We need to talk about it. We need to sensitize people about it. And today that is exactly what Boosa TV is doing. We are sensitizing people about mental health, letting people know that it is actually a thing, and you should prioritize it. You should prioritize your mental health. Now the third misconception is mental health issue equals lunacy. Many people equate mental health issue with madness, which in reality it is not always the case, and it can lead to fear and stigma. So in as much as yes, when you abuse drug, you would certainly run mad if you don't stop, if you don't put yourself in check. Abusing drug would certainly make you run mad, that one day. However, it is not always the case of running mad. It is not always the case of running mad. I highlighted some causes, you know, anxiety, depression, worries, anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and anxiety. We should also understand that this is actually a thing and we should pay keen attention to it. It makes them feel not needed around people. Yes, Michael said it makes them feel not needed around people. Yeah, because they feel they will be stigmatized. They feel they will be stigmatized. So the fear of even being in the midst of people self go they catch them, because then go feel say these people go think say are they mad or are they crazy. Case and point, there's this movie To Kill a Monkey on Netflix, and it's that is like a practical visual representation of what mental health issues is all about. There's this Inspector Mo, right? Inspector Mo. So in this movie, she lost her husband and kids in an auto crash. Mind you, the day she lost them in this auto crash, they were supposed to go for her mother-in-law's birthday party. And to think that the last person she spoke to was her husband on the phone. Her husband telling her that okay, him and the kids are already on their way to the venue of the event, and she said she was going to meet up with them there. And unfortunately, they had an accident and they all died. She lost her entire family. Do you know that she was in a mental asylum for 3 years? To tell you that this mental issue, this mental health thing is a big deal. She was in a mental asylum, seeking treatment, taking proper medication, both medication, oral medication, and physio and therapy for 3 good years. Why? Because a lot of people think she had run mad. And because of this, even after 3 years, when she resumed work, she faced the fear of stigma. She was being stigmatized. Like, she was clean. She was like, her mental health was back in check. But the stigma was there. Okay, Treasure Chidera said, did she get better? Yes, she actually got better. But the problem now is, because of the stigma that comes with, the mental issue that she had to like work 10 times harder than other people to prove herself. She had to work 10 times harder to prove to her superiors that I am fine. I am not mad. I've taken my treatments. I've taken my medication. I am clean. You won't really blame her. It was the trauma of losing her entire family in one night. That is crazy. Now, that is a mental health problem. Am I making any sense? Okay, Church as I said, she can't let go of the past that quick now. No, nobody is saying you can't let go of the past easily. That is why it is a gradual process, and that's the reason why it literally took her 3 whole years before she even got back to her life, starting life afresh. Take for instance now, there wasn't there wasn't a system that works into seeing that those with mental health issues get the best medical attention they needed. Imagine there was no system like that. How would she have recovered? Imagine there was no therapy. How would she have recovered? Imagine there were no mental asylum that people with mental issues go to get treatment is not in existence. Just imagine what would have become of her. So this is like a practical representation of what mental health issue can do to you and how you can recover. So, um, yes, me say I pity her. So this story now is for those that think a mental health issue is not a thing, it's not in existence. No, it's a misconception. And yeah, mental health issue only affects certain groups. Mental health issue is not restricted to age, your social status, your background. They look face. If you go hit you, you go hit you. So may we just make sure say, the men we look after ourselves and also the people around us. Even kids can experience mental health problems. Elderly can experience it, middle age can experience it. It's not restricted to age, it can happen to anybody. And that is because there are different causes of all these mental issues, which I have already highlighted. Silas Glory said this discussion is really, yes, it is really, really broad. So before I continue, make I just read waiting some people, because we put up a poll on our social media platform, asking people how do they prioritize their mental health. I am going to highlight that, but before I continue, let me read out what some people responded. So how do you prioritize your mental health in a toxic environment or toxic situation? So Auntie Vivian on Facebook said, person no fit maintain sound mental health for toxic relationships now. The best thing is to leave, my opinion though. So Auntie Vivian is saying if you find yourself in a toxic relationship, in her opinion, the best way to deal with it and to, you know, maintain your good mental health is to leave, in her opinion. I mean, anything toxic, you shouldn't surround yourself with anything toxic. Toxic people, toxic substance, toxic environment, leave. Leave, because your mental health is very, very, very important. And Glory Nne Stanley Okolo says, I would advise one leaves the place to cool off, cause if one remains there, it will aggravate. I agree with you 100%. I believe this is Silas Glory on Facebook. She said, I would advise one leaves the place to cool off. Leave the place and cool off your head. Because if you remain there, it will only aggravate. Please detach yourself from toxic people, toxic relationship, toxic environment. Detach yourself because your mental health is at stake. Okay? Then Coke Hat on Facebook said, by setting boundaries and have control over your emotions. Setting boundaries and have control over your emotions. I know there are some people that can be quite emotional, and sometimes they allow their emotions get the better of them, and this would affect how they make decisions, and it also affects the kind of choices that they make in life. So it is important that as an individual you should know how to put your emotions in check. It is not easy. It is actually easier said than done, but they say practice makes perfect. When you are intentional about putting your emotions in check, because at the end of the day, it is your intentionality that matters. Like, we can talk from now till the next 10 years. If you make up your mind that you are not ready to put in the work, nothing is going to change. You're still going to remain there. But if you are intentional about prioritizing your mental health, then you should be intentional about working on putting your emotions in check, controlling your emotions. Do you understand? Rafa Mustafa, three years is a lot. Well, that is why we are different. Some people take a longer time to recover, some they don't. So it depends on you as an individual. So yeah, setting boundaries and have control over your emotions. All right, so um what of emotional blackmail? Oh, um Treasure Chidera say, what of emotional blackmail? That one is okay. Now this is where your emotional intelligence comes to play. This is where your emotional intelligence comes to play. When people try to use your emotions against you, you have to be smart about it. You have to be smart about it. I don't know what instance I would use, but then again, okay, maybe you are in a relationship with someone, and I'm trying to think of an instance that portrays what this emotional blackmail is all about. Um, okay, I'm going to use our typical African slash Nigerian mothers. I am sorry, please do not drag me, do not come for me. But if you are an African, if you are a Nigerian, even Asians sef, you can totally relate to this. Our African mothers will tell you, I carried you in my womb for 9 months. Let's just say there there's this thing your mom wants from you or your mom wants you to do for her. It could be anything. And then the next thing she will say, my child, so after carrying you in my womb for 9 months, this is how you will treat your mother. That is an emotional blackmail. And our African mothers, please, you guys need to do better. Don't do this to us. We don't deserve it. We do not. We don't deserve it. Tell the children say you will just succumb. Blessing Marima say, my mama they do am. Oh. I don't know. It's peculiar to a lot of Nigerian slash African mothers. John Chidera say problem pro max. Rafas Mustafa say no be small emotional blackmail. Okay, so I want to do another giveaway. Mm-hmm. Are we ready? Are we ready for another giveaway? So, mention 3 misconceptions about mental health. Remember, I said a fastest finger. Oh. Mention 3 misconceptions about mental health. Listen, Marima. I said 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, waiting they make some people feel exam. I said mention 3. Mention 3 misconceptions about mental health. Michael Kizi, I said mention 3 misconceptions about mental health. I am waiting. Oh, mention 3 misconceptions about mental health. 1, 2, 3. Chinenye Linda. It is a spiritual problem. It affects only certain people, equal to lunacy. All right. Michael Kizi, you would have won this, but I said 3. And I would appreciate if we just be like when you write exam, WAEC, NECO, school exam, and they tell you highlight 3 points of so, mention 3 points of so. I don't know whether you don't experience some, but for me, if you overdo, wetin your teacher go do be say you go just sometimes, in fact, it even depends on the teacher sef. Sometimes they will just cancel everything because you're not paying attention to the rules. Some can be lenient enough, they will pick the 3 that they need and then they will leave the remaining one for your village people to go and use. So moving forward, make una dey try pay attention. You understand? If I say 2, give me 2. If I say 3, give me 3. Do you understand? Because na just small silly mistake na dey make person dey lose something. Do you understand? Michael Kizito, Michael Kizi, all right, you are correct. I'm not going to take that away from you, but the rule said mention 3 and you mentioned 4. So I am sorry, this particular giveaway is going to Chinenye. All right, so moving forward, it is important because at the end of the day, it's not just coming here to just talk and do giveaway. We learn, because at the end of the day, we need to learn how to pay attention to the tiniest detail. Now, before I continue, it just reminded me of a friend of mine that I know, an aeronautic engineer. He said there was one silly mistake that he made that cost him 5 years of his career as an aeronautic engineer. He didn't really like give me, like we didn't really talk like in details about the audio, but they asked him what was his shoe size. I don't know, there was a shoe that I can't really like talk about the story in detail, but that simple, the shoe size, like there's a particular kind of shoe that he was supposed to get, and he couldn't he couldn't give an answer to that. He couldn't, and it cost him like 5 years of his career as an aeronautic engineer. So you see all these tiniest details of things, we need to learn how to pay attention to it. Okay, so Michael Kizzy, I hope you have learned something today. I'm also learning, because I am not saying I'm perfect. I have also made my mistakes, and I have made my mistakes, and I am still making mistakes, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, I'm learning from them, and that is what makes us better humans, learning from our mistakes. Okay, so Chinenge, Linda, can you kindly, yeah, Chinenge Linda said I made that mistake last week, you see, and she learned. So this week she don't win something. So Chinenge Linda, kindly type out your number, the one where they carry do data. Oh, okay, type it out please, the number and the network. Congratulations once again, Chinenge. Treasure Chidera said, hey, my mom, she just returned the Wahala Pro Max. She went to get her seat. Ah! Your mom, see, know the when they talk about our African mothers. Okay, 08066833732. MTN. Chinenye. Chinenye Linda. Congratulations, Chinenye Linda. Treasure Chidera said I told her she is late and she said she must join. She is welcome, oh mommy. Mommy Treasure Chidera, you are very much welcome to HeartTalk Friday with Boosa TV. Today's topic is mental health. Rafat said Treasure Chidera gist her about the African mothers discussion. Okay, so let me continue reading what some of our followers on Facebook have to say about prioritizing mental health. Odera Promise on Facebook said, how I maintain my sound health in a toxic situation is by staying calm, setting boundaries, avoiding unnecessary conflicts, surrounding yourself with positive influences, practicing self-care, eating well, exercising, resting enough, and focusing on personal growth while keeping your mind on your goals. You have literally taken everything out of my mouth, because I was just about to dive into how you can actually prioritize your mental health, and Odera just spilled everything. I'm pretty sure you all can hear me clearly. Treasure Chidera said, Rafat, she go slap me. No worry, she will not slap you, eh? You are her sweet child. Can you all hear me? Una they hear me? Odera Promise highlighted strategies on how you can prioritize your mental health, and it makes a whole lot of sense. How I maintain sound health in a toxic situation is by staying calm. Staying calm is golden. Sometimes shouting and talking is not always the answer. Staying calm, you have no idea how it can actually ease the tension. Whatever tension at that point in time, staying calm and observing can ease the tension. Setting boundaries is very, very important. You need to learn how to set boundaries. It's not everybody and everything you allow in your space, because you don't know who is who. So you need to be able to pinpoint the people that you're bringing into your corner. You need to pinpoint and know the people that you call your own, your ride or die, your friends, your OGs, your blood. You get? You can be cordial with everyone, but not everybody can be your friend. Not everybody is welcomed to your personal space. Avoiding unnecessary conflicts. The word unnecessary, I mean, like, you can literally use your time and energy for better things than involving yourself in unnecessary conflict. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. Negative energy, negative aura, negative people, far, 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 far. Let them stay miles away from you. Practicing self-care, eating well, exercising, resting enough, and focusing on personal growth while keeping your mind on your goals. Silas Glory said, "Na person wey no get hot temper dey stay calm." The truth is, anybody can stay calm. That is why it is important than that you train yourself. There are certain things you need to, like, you know train yourself to do. If you are somebody that has hot temper and you cannot stay calm, one of the easiest trick is walking away from that situation, like that spot. You cannot stay calm, you are hot tempered, and you know that if you remain there, nobody can even hold you back. You can't even hold yourself back. The best thing to do is to leave that space instantly. That's the first step to take. Leave that space, give yourself time to cool off. Okay. Congratulations. Exactly. Michael Kizi say just waka comot. Exactly. Treasure Chidera say just waka comot. Congratulations, Chidera, on winning our giveaway. Giveaway still dey o. You get, even though, yeah, we are almost rounding up, but giveaway still dey, right? Because we don't talk about mental health, we don't talk about the common misconceptions about mental health, we don't talk about some mental health issues. You get? And I'm going to, like, wrap everything up with how you can prioritize your mental health, because I mean, at the end of the day, that is why we are here. Treasure Chidera on Instagram said, okay, you actually commented on Instagram and also on Facebook, and yeah, it's the same thing. How I maintain a sound health in a toxic environment is by staying calm, setting boundaries. Okay, okay, okay. Glory Nne say, just know when to draw the line. Yes, just know when to draw the line. And yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. These are like the feedbacks we got from our viewers on Facebook and on Instagram about how they can prioritize their mental health. So moving forward, um how do you prioritize your mental health? Treasure Chidera actually highlighted like almost everything, but I'm just gonna go over it. um Self-awareness and reflection, healthy habits, stress management and relaxation, social connections and support, digital detox and boundaries, self compassion and self care. Una dey hear me? How to prioritize your mental health, self awareness and reflection, healthy habits, stress management and relaxation, social connections and support, digital detox and boundaries, and lastly, self compassion and self care. So, yeah, I'm just going to summarize all of these pointers so that we can have something to take home today. But I believe so far, when I don't learn something so far from everything we don't discuss today. Self-awareness and reflection: recognize your emotions, identify triggers, reflect on your values. Recognizing your emotion means understand and acknowledge your feelings to better manage them. Beware of situations. Identifying triggers: beware of situations, people, or events that negatively impact your mental health. Excuse me. Reflect on your values. Align your actions and goals with your core values to reduce stress and increase motivation. So, yeah, all in all, self awareness and reflection. Yes, be aware of your emotions. Um, be aware of your emotions. Reflect and identify triggers. You should be able to identify anything that would trigger you. If you are able to identify it, then it's easier for you to just stay away from it. Reflect on your values. Then healthy habits. Odera Chidera Treasure actually mentioned this: regular exercise, balanced diet, sufficient sleep, stay hydrated. Yourself, your health, maintain a good healthy habit. Regular exercise eases tension. Exercise eases tension. Balanced diet, meaning eat well. Drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. Sleep, at least get 7 to 9 hours of sleep on a daily basis. I know sometimes some people walk into the night, but if it is, if you can, please give yourself maximum rest and sleep. At least 7 to 9 hours of sleep is not bad. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. You get, drink a lot of water. Healthy habit, yes. Then stress management and relaxation, mindfulness practices, hobbies and creative pursuits, set boundaries, take breaks. It is important to take breaks sometimes. It is important to set boundaries. Do fun activities. What is that thing you love to do when you are less busy? What is that thing you love to do that keeps you happy, that keeps your brain active? Do you like reading? Do you like jogging? Do you like going to the gym? Do you like movies? Do you like to listen to audiobooks? Do you like to listen to music? Do you like to watch movies? Do you like to spend time with friends and family? Do you like to play games? Just fun activities that would, you know, re- refresh, that make you feel refreshed, that make you feel alive, that make you feel good. Michael Kizi say, I wish my friend could hear this. Rest is very important. Rafat Mustafa said, rest is very important. Yes, it is very, very, very important. Do not take your rest time for granted, okay? Do not take your rest time for granted. um yeah, like I said, setting boundaries, establishing clear limits with others to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. I've emphasized on that. It's not everybody that you let into your personal space. Not everybody. You should learn to set boundaries. Treasure Chidera said love reading, jogging, dancing, singing, and last but not the least, being in the kitchen. You like food, Abby? You like food? My darling, food is nobody's enemy. Then digital detox and boundaries. You should, filter the kind of things that you consume on social media, right? Do not consume things that would trigger you. Do not watch or listen to videos or posts or that would trigger you or impact your life negatively. You get. Instead, utilize apps or tools online that promotes your mental well-being. You can listen to podcasts. There are, impactful podcasts that you can listen to. There are impactful audiobooks you can listen to. There are posts and videos that you can watch to edify your your spirit, to edify your health mentally. You get. And then sometimes you can actually take breaks, like digital breaks. When I say taking digital breaks, it is important that you take a break from social media sometimes. Like, if we are being honest with ourselves, sometimes just put your phone away. Try to engage on outdoor activities. Hmm? Try to engage with outdoor activities. Try to talk to people physically. Try to mingle with people, not just any kind of people, people that would impact you positively. Hmm? Just, you know I like, there are creators that I follow online, and sometimes they do take breaks and they come back re-strategize, re-energize, rejuvenated. So most times it is essential that we take, breaks from social media. Let's just see what life is outside social media, right? True talk. Blessing Marima say true. Treasure Chidera said, I have an app where I can read motivational stories, romance, and lots more. It could be anything. It could be comic, it could be love, it could be romance, it could be comedy, just anything to make you happy. Just do you. Anything to make you happy. Okay? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So another one more trivia. One more trivia. Mention mention 3 ways you can prioritize your mental health. I mean, like, I literally just talked about it now. Mention 3 ways. Another giveaway deal. Remember, fastest finger. Mention 3 ways that you can prioritize your mental health. Three. Three. Blessed Marima said, by staying calm, setting boundaries, avoiding unnecessary conflicts. Congratulations, Blessing Marima. Um, Congratulations, Blessing Marima. Michael, congratulations. I mean, did I say congratulations? I mean, well done, Michael. I mean, you tried this time around. You stuck to the robots. Blessing Marima was the first to comment. Chinenye, I said 3 and you mentioned like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You mentioned 4. Congratulations, Blessing Marima. Blessing Marima say, by staying calm, setting boundaries, avoiding unnecessary conflict. Congratulations, Blessing. Type out your number, the one where you carry do data beg with your network. Okay. Congratulations, Blessing, on winning the giveaway. Blessing Marima, please type out your number and your network. 0813. Okay, keep it coming, no time to check time. 2095. Keep it coming, keep it coming. 725 MTN. MTN. Everywhere you go. Congratulations, Blessing Marima. So, let's just do like a quick recap. Let's just do like a quick recap on, what we've spoken about today. I Before I continue, I hope you guys are enjoying this live session, this heart talk. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope it's not boring. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you're learning. I hope it's impactful. Hope it's impactful. Hope we are not just here to just, I'm not just here to just talk, 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 talk. Michael Kizzy said, it's really awesome being here. Oh, thank you so much. This means a lot. Your words of encouragement means so much to us. Treasure Chidera said, my mom said how she wished she has a big phone. She would have been one of Boosa TV family. I told her to calm down. She's already a family. She's already a member of the Boosa TV family. Send our love to your mom, okay? Send our love. Send our love to your mom, Treasure Chidera. Chinenge Linda said, if it's boring, we won't be here. This means a lot. Thank you so much, Treasure Chidera. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy. It simply means we are certainly doing something right. We are certainly doing something right. More inspiration to you and more grace. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so a quick recap of, our topic for today. Mental health. Mental health, on a nutshell, refers to, our emotional, physiological, and social well-being, and it affects how we think, feel, and act. A good mental health is essential for our overall quality of life. And I went as far as mentioning common mental health issues such as anxiety disorder, depressive disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, and substance abuse. I also talked about common misconceptions about mental health, which are mental health. The first one is mental health issue is a spiritual problem. Mental health issue is non-existent. Mental health issue is equal to lunacy. And lastly, it is only peculiar to a certain group of people, which is a very, very wrong misconception. And last but not the least, like just now, I spoke about how you can prioritize your mental health, self-awareness and reflection, healthy habits, stress management and relaxation, setting boundaries, social connections and support, mingle with the right set of people, seeking the right help and support that you need, setting boundaries, self-care, self-love, take care of yourself, exercise, eat healthy, drink lots of water, set boundaries. You don't have to be everywhere. Not everybody needs to be in your private space, in your small circle. Edify your mind with things that would feed fuel your mental health positively. Do you understand? Do we all understand? I hope say my English not too much. Oh my god, it's been an amazing time. So yeah, Rafat Mustafa, I know say your body don't dey hot since, for being the first person to tune in to our live today. You just won yourself a giveaway. So Rafat Mustafa, oh yeah, now type out your number. As we dey run am now, there is always a giveaway for the first person that tunes in. Say now your name be the first name wey I see here. You are the first person that tune in to the YouTube live. you will get a giveaway. So set your timers. Once it's 4 p.m. every Friday, tune in to Boosa TV YouTube Live Heart Talk Friday. So because there is always giveaway for the first person that tunes in. So yeah, keep the energy. Rafat Mustafa, please call out. I say call out. Type out your number. The one way they carry do giveaway. All right. The one way they carry. I said the one way they carry do data. The one way they carry do data. Rest is essential as well. Rest and relaxation is very very essential. 070. Keep it coming, Rafat. Keep it coming. Keep it. 59597 666 68. Which network? Blessed Arinze, I see you. Na mental health cause Hey God, Rafat Avena, which network you dey use? Glow. Oh, okay. The first Glow network, Glow user that I'm seeing. Congratulations, Rafat Suleiman. Rafat Mustafa. So, and yes, another thing we can also do is, you can sensitize people, because as I dey here now, we Boosa TV, this is just our own way of sensitizing, the general public on, on mental health. So as a loyalist of the platform Boosa TV, as a family that we are, wetin una don learn now, make una go teach other people, make una go sensitize them. And another thing is, this is just like a bonus, because I mean, at the end of the day, we really don't know what people are going through in life. We don't know the cause of of their own mental health, of their own mental health crisis that they are facing. It could be anything. It could be depression, it could be financial struggle, it could be anything, right? So we can take out time as individuals to check on our loved ones. Rafa Suleiman, don't worry, I've gotten your number. Let's take out time once in a while, time to time, you get, reach out to your loved ones, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to your colleague at work. Say your colleague know where, oh, call am, can I say call am, look, ask how far, how body, because at the end of the day, we really don't know what people are going through in life. And some people don't know how to speak out, some people don't know how to talk, they would rather die in silence. So it is, you know we as individuals, it begins with us, it begins from within. Okay, reach out to people, talk to people, make them feel safe and comfortable with you. Rafa say na your music I dey wait for now. Wetin I wan make? Una don turn me to singer for this place. So what do you want me to sing? Rafa Suleiman, Rafa Mustafa, just, I don't know, just let me know what you want me to sing today. So yes, before I deviated, like I was saying, reach out to people, be kind to people. You like, person dey waka for road, you no know wetin that person carry for body. You no know the kind problem wey e carry for body. You no know wetin dey worry am. So it is important that we are kind to people around us, and let's show love in the little way that we can. It could be from your words of encouragement. um it could be from your time. Giving people your time is a blessing, because these days people are just too busy. People are too busy. People are all about themselves, because as they worry about your own problem, now so another person they worry about problem. So if you have that one person that has time for you, that gives you their time, please do not take it for granted. Please do not take it for granted. Be appreciative. Okay? Appreciate that little time that they give you, because they also have their own problems and they are facing. Um, you can be a shoulder for someone to cry on. It is okay to cry. It is okay to cry. There's just something that crying does. It just makes you, to an extent, it just eases the pain to an extent. So you should be that shoulder that someone can cry on sometimes. Be that ear, like be that listening ear. Some people just want to talk, some people want to rant. Be that person that would listen to them. Trust me, it will go a long way. It will go a long way. Even if na bottle water the person say he need, and it is something that you can provide for the person, give that person. You don't know what you are saving the person from. So yes, that is all what we are about here on Boosa TV, spreading love, spreading kindness, you know, impacting positively into the lives of people around. You get? And also, you as an individual, you should also learn how to take care of yourself. Hmm? Learn how to take care of yourself, your mental health, look after yourself, drink water, mind your business, eat healthy, and exercise. So I believe with these few points of mine, I have been able to make sense that mental health is actually a thing that should be talked about on a regular basis, and we should also pay attention to our mental health and the mental health of, the people around us, and people that we love. I hope we've able to learn one or two. I have learned. I mean, this is always a therapeutic session for me. I believe you also feel at ease and at peace whenever you come on here to share your stories, your struggles, your opinion. You want to inspire someone, you want to advise someone. Whew, oh my God. Get ready for your song. Okay. Rafat Mustafa said I should sing the song that I sang last week. So here we go. To me, to you, and it's up to us to make the world a better place. To me, to you, and it's up to us to make the world a better place. A place where we can smile, where we can laugh, where we can live together as one. A place where we can smile, where we can laugh, where we can live together as one. Alright, so this brings us to the end of this episode of HeartTalk Friday with Boosa TV. I remain your one, your only amiable host, Gabriella Okegi. So I will see you guys next week Friday. Rafa Mustafa just confirmed her data. All right, congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations. Don't stop supporting the channel. Don't stop watching our videos. Like, comment, engage, share to your friends and family, and do not forget that every month there is 10,000 naira for the most active subscriber, and at the end of the year something huge is coming for the most active subscriber in December. All right, I will see you guys next week. Love, sending our love. When can we discuss this topic? Social media has done more harm. Like, stay tuned, Treasure Chidera. Stay tuned. Bye. Mwah.